Good day, everyone. Ilayang Dupay Elementary School proudly presents the best practices in the implementation of guidance program as well as edukasyon sa pagpapakatao headed by our dear school head, Lailani Pitan, together with our guidance coordinator, Lina P. Juarez, yours truly, ESP Coordinator, Katrina C. Historillo, Teaching and Non-Teaching Force, pupils, parents, stakeholders are full force for the continuous learning, instill enough discipline, shape the behavior of Batang Dupain. Here is the status of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. How did the school ensure the delivery or implementation of most essential learning competencies? First, checking of weekly home learning plan, answer sheets, and worksheets. Second is weekly distribution and retrieval of pivot modules activity sheets. Third, weekly checking and recording of scores of activity sheets. Fourth, distribution of pupils' score sheet for feedback and rewards. Fifth, quarterly conduct of homeroom parents-teachers conference, school Form 9 signing. Intervention made in delivering milks that are hard to teach. Since the MPS of Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao shows a passing result, there is no need for intervention activities. Furthermore, the teachers gave enrichment activities to the learners to maintain progressing performance. Here is the clearer view of the results in pre-assessment, post-assessment, mid-year assessment in edukasyon sa pagpapakatao through bar graph. Intervention made for those learners that are not progressing. First, give other activities based on most essential learning competencies and suited to the abilities of the pupils. Second, providing activities that are suited to the learner's level of learning. Third, conduct online Qmustahan. Fourth, provides video lesson about the topic that a child is having difficulty with to make it easier for them to understand. Fifth, one-on-one interview of parents with the pupils who need intervention during the retrieval of learning materials by asking. This is the overall MPS results with the number of examinees and its MPS. Here is the clearer view of the results in pre-assessment, post-assessment, mid-year assessment in edukasyon sa pagpapakatao through bar graph. Status and best practices in homeroom guidance program. First, accomplish 100% first and second quarter. Ilayang Dupay Elementary School teaching personnel distributed homeroom guidance modules with a ratio of 1:1. Second, accomplished by 10 class advisors. Through online Qmustahan, the completion of homeroom guidance modules were follow-up. Challenges in the implementation of homeroom guidance program. First, incomplete homeroom guidance modules. Availability of copies of homeroom guidance modules, third and fourth quarter, no available modules. Second, struggle for modular print delivery. Teachers' difficulty to determine the level of homeroom guidance assessment. Third, struggled in medium of instruction. Primary homeroom guidance modules must be made available in Filipino. Fourth, opportunity to design effective homeroom guidance modules. Additional illustrations and photos for intermediate homeroom guidance modules. This is the online monitoring conducted by Mr. Jaime R. Lacerna, EPS in edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. Homeroom guidance monitoring and validation with the school head. This is the summary of homeroom guidance assessment for the first quarter. Summary of the homeroom guidance assessment for the second quarter primary. Recommendations, adjustments in homeroom guidance program. First, copies of homeroom guidance modules must be made available ahead of time so that schools will have the time to reproduce copies for the learners. Second, division must provide copies of homeroom guidance modules materials for reproduction. Third, conduct of orientation must be delivered to teachers ahead of time of the school year opening.